We're back now at 8:33. Marriage, work, children, how to find balance in a very busy life. These are the kinds of issues that so many women face today, including a lot of Atlanta area moms. And some of them have turned to blogging to find a sense of community. We're launching something special today here on Good Day Atlanta and myfoxatlanta.com. It's called myatlantamoms.com, a place where these moms talk about the issues important to you. And this morning, we want you to meet our mom bloggers. Most days you'll find Lorraine juggling 2 young children, trying to blog about her life, and trying to fit in time for a run.
It's a constant juggle challenge trying to get it all done, but I think it's important to, come up with that family balance.
Several years ago, the former music industry dynamo gave up a career to take on the challenge of being a stay-at-home mother. Blogging allows her to stay connected with other women just like her.
That's something that I blog about a lot and is important to me because I think that we tend to overlook ourselves as wives and mothers, and we put our family first, our husbands, our kids, and we don't take care of ourselves. And if we don't make time for ourselves and make sure that we're healthy and the best women that we can be, we can't be there for our families and give 100% to our families.
You and Daddy are going to plant it, and then we're going to water it so that your plants will grow. There.
Family got Megan blogging too.
That's right.
The marketing coordinator works full-time. She started blogging 3 years ago when her daughter was born as a way to share what was going on at home with her family, which wasn't close by.
Whoa!
Like Lorraine, finding that me time is increasingly difficult.
There's just really not enough time in the day, and I just need more of it.
In fact, the challenge of finding balance in their lives is something all of these Atlanta moms have in common, including Kristen and Sojourner.
See, Izzy, look, you did it all by yourself.
Oh, Mommy.
Kristen is also a working mother with 2 young girls.
Go! Go!
She started blogging while in grad school and now finds it keeps her in touch with other mothers.
It was kind of a sense of community for me, a place to talk about my family and also meet people that were going through the same thing.
Sojourner stays busy working with an educational nonprofit and chasing 2 very active boys.
Come on. I'm definitely juggling a lot of things in my life. I am a stay-at-work mom, and I absolutely love working. I'm all about, pursuing a professional career. My #1 goal, though, is being a mom, and I've always wanted to be a mother. I want to be the mom that my mom was and is.
Isn't that a challenge? 3 of our moms are with us this morning. We want to welcome Lorraine, Kristen, and Megan to Good Day Atlanta. Thank you for taking the time and making the time to be here this morning. I love that video because all of the children were outside, and as a mom, I could really relate to that because that is, you get them out of the house.
Gotta wear them out.
Gotta wear them out, absolutely. These are great blogs that you all have. Since you started blogging, tell me a little bit about how it sort of changed the way you function as a wife and as a mother and as a working woman.
Wow. Well, I mean, blogging it brings such a sense of community, and I think a lot of people look at social media where it's like you're on your computer and you're by yourself, where I've gotten out and I've met so many wonderful people, and yeah, it's just expanded my circle and whatnot so much more.
Yeah.
Being involved in social media.
The community of it is great. If you have an issue about anything, you can tweet it in the middle of the night, and somebody's going to reply saying they know exactly what you're going through.
Right. When your baby's having colic and you don't know what else to do. Here's the mom. Use this carrier. Try this bathtub.
And have you found that? Has it helped you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes.
I could relate to that too. I could really relate to the fact that you all were talking about not finding finding that balance, which is really difficult. What do you hear out there about that?
You have to make time for what's important.
Yeah.
And family is #1, and then you also have to find time for yourself too, so that you
don't go crazy.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I thought that was interesting what Sojourner said. Unfortunately, she couldn't be with us today, but she was talking about how, she wanted to be the mom that her mom was and is to her. The way we mother is changing. We are, this generation isn't our mama's generation, where they may have been a full-time stay-at-home mother with really not a whole lot else going on other than perhaps church, which provided a sense of community.
Pressure for extracurricular activities for the kids, getting them involved outside of, going to school and home.
Right, and juggling a career, whether you're outside the home or inside the home, it's a lot of pressure.
Megan, what kinds of things are you finding moms are wanting to talk about as you blog?
The main thing that I think a lot of people focus on is, number one, their family. I think a lot of people will stick with what they like, whether it's cooking. People have just blogs completely dedicated to cooking, things like that. Mine is completely doing events, things like that, getting out of the house and out into the sunlight and not stuck at home. So.
Because they can get into a lot inside the house.
Oh, definitely.
You get them out. And the whole cooking thing, because I find, I go, gosh, I want to be able to cook, but making the time to really do that is difficult sometimes.
It's hard when you're holding a kid on your hip. Mommy, hold me, mommy.
Clinging.
Trying to saute.
Listen, we are so glad that you were with us in studio today to help us launch this project. I think it's going to be really beneficial to a lot of moms out there, working women or women who stay at home. And we'll be checking in with you periodically just to see what people are blogging about and maybe just to get your thoughts on some things.
Wonderful.
All right.
We're happy to be here.
Great. Good to have you here, all three of you. If you'd like to check out these ladies' blogs, you can go to myatlantamoms.com. You're going to find a link on our website, myfoxatlanta.com. Just look on the Good Day page.
Fox 5 Viewfinder is brought to you by Arby's.